What's up, Hater Nation? Welcome back to another Talking to the Fans episode 59. Before we get into this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. On this episode of Talking to the Fans, we got a little bit of an interesting thing. You guys are making history. You guys are the first females to come on this episode of the podcast. We got
Wow.
It's Reds Country and MLB X MLB
XFM.
XFM. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I guess I'll start. Like, you guys got some pretty, decent accounts on Instagram and TikTok. So how did y'all kind of start grinding?
I started in 2021, right during the All-Star break, I guess. And I made Jesse Winker edits because he was an All-Star. And I just kept watching Reds games and went to games that summer, and then I fell in love with it. And I have been a Reds fan my my whole life, because my family, we live very close to Cincinnati and we go to Reds games all the time. And then I felt really dedicated 2 years ago when I made this account.
For me, I made my account in September 2021 after, I've loved baseball my entire life, but in September, I was like, I need to make Reds edits because I had an account for different edits, and I was like, oh, it's time for Reds edits. And I don't know where It's Reds Country came from, but then making this account has been one of the best things I've ever done because I met so many people, and it's just a great baseball community and where you can connect with people that have the same interests as you.
Exactly. That is
Yep.
something I love about the MLB community. You can connect to so many people, so many great, awesome people. Like, baseball in this community is something that can really connect you with people, and especially people that, you have the same interest as. So
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question I got. How did you both start getting into the Reds?
Well, my whole family lived very close to Cincinnati. We still do. And we always just went to hometown games. So it would always just be the Reds games. And yeah, and I really like baseball a lot because my brothers, they all play baseball. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll watch baseball. So yeah, and then I just picked the Reds a long time ago because I would always go to Reds games.
Um, my whole dad's side of the family is diehard Reds fans as well. So I basically just found my love for baseball from them. And same for me. It's not in Cincinnati, but it's right outside. So 25 minutes away from the ballpark. So I can go to a lot of games. And last year I went to 23. This year my goal is 40, but that's not going to happen. So
That is a lot. I only go to 8.
you said you were going to go to 4.
Yeah, probably. Well, 4 that are already planned.
I just gotta say, it's Reds Country. You went to 23 Reds games. I went to 23 Braves games last year.
The
Nice.
exact number?
That's the exact number.
How many did they win?
I think they won 10 of the games I went to.
Reds won 8 and lost 15, but every single game was still a good time. So
yeah,
that's how baseball.
Same over at Truist. Same over at Truist Park in Atlanta.
I went to the old Braves Stadium before, but never been to Truist Park.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've never been to any of them. Well, any of the Braves stadiums.
Yes.
It's a really nice stadium, Truist Park.
Yeah, I want to go there one day.
My dad and I were going to go last year, but then my mom said no.
Oh, yeah, I remember when you guys were about to go.
And I was so mad.
Were you going to go for Reds opening day? Well, baseball opening day.
The third game of the opening series.
Mm.
Yeah, I was actually at Braves opening day against the Reds. I was at the first game, and I was at the second game of that series.
Go
They
Reds.
lost the first game. The Reds won the first game, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon Drury,
Yep.
Reds legend.
Angels legend now.
Ugh.
Brandon Drury right there on Colin McHugh.
I remember watching that.
So yeah, obviously the WBC, the World Baseball Classic, started last night. What are y'all's opinions on the whole tournament?
I'm rooting for a lot of teams. That's what I'm gonna say because a lot of Reds players are playing for different teams. So, in USA, I'm rooting for USA, Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico, basically.
Okay, I'm back.
Nice.
Wait, should I
Okay.
say who I'm rooting for?
Yes,
Okay, I am rooting for USA and Canada.
because of Freddie.
Yes, because of Freddie Freeman. Me and my dad, we kept saying, "Oh my God, wait, can I show you guys something? You guys are
What?
Alfredo, follow me on TikTok. Who is this? Okay, it's not me. Okay, wait. Anyways, I'm sorry. I am rooting for Canada because Freddie Freeman. I didn't think he was a Canadian.
Just like Joey.
Yeah, but I like Freddie Freeman. Such a good guy. Even though, yeah, he's your favorite player, so
Yeah,
that's good. I got a shirt from Chelsea Freeman Collection for Christmas.
that's
You
awesome.
did?
Yes. Yeah, and then of course Team USA because I live in the United States and
Of course, that's the obvious
yeah,
one right there.
yes. And then I also like Mike Trout because like my brother Dean, he is like obsessed with Mike Trout and he has been since he was in the minor leagues and stuff. So
Yeah. For you guys, who do y'all think is gonna win the World Baseball Classic?
Maybe Dominican Republic, but
Yeah, they're really good.
like those are my two that I would pick between.
Yeah, probably Dominican because like Julio, he's so good.
But yeah.
The whole team is stacked. Like
Yes.
that
Yeah.
infield,
Mm-hmm.
Johnny
that
Cueto.
infield is the best
Stacked.
infield ever in baseball history.
Yeah, it's so cool. I can't wait to watch. I
Same,
didn't
but
get to watch the game though last night because I was sleeping.
I'll probably be watching more spring training than World Baseball Classic, but I'll definitely tune into that too.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
probably
get all the spring training games. I only get like one.
MLB TV.
Lucky. I wish I had it.
Yeah, I'm watching both. My inner baseball is hitting so hard right now.
Yeah.
It is.
I waited so long for baseball to be back, and now
Yeah, for real.
here we are.
Yeah,
Here we
so
are.
glad.
Till opening day, 22 days.
Yay.
I'll be there.
I'll be in school, sadly.
That's my spring break.
My spring break is like right after. But then hopefully the next game I can go to and meet Christian Encarnacion Strand.
If he makes the roster,
He's going to.
Rob.
He better.
Yeah, I actually had one question for Reds country only. Because I was
Yeah.
pretty interested in this. Like, you were so much into Jonathan India. How did that start?
It's just like the second he made his debut, it was like just the way that he played so hard, just every single game, no matter what, and even through injuries, he would still play. Which last year he had a lot of injuries, and he wanted to still play, but he went on the injury list anyway. And just the way every day he just put in 100% effort, and I met him last April, and it was one of the best days.
I have to go
Don't
for a
go.
second. No, because my uncle's here for my stupid birthday present.
Open your.
That
What?
I was saying that's really awesome about Jonathan India.
He's the best.
And
Also,
what-
Did she leave?
Yeah,
No.
we're recording.
Emma. Okay, I guess we gotta finish this up just me.
I guess.
Whoa.
Well, that's something that happened for the first time in Talking to the Fans history. We had 2 guests, and one of them just left.
She needs to come back. Emma, she always leaves.
Dang. Dang MLB XFM. But yeah, I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of other questions. Like for you, I know you said you go to so many Reds games. Like, do you have like a favorite memory that you've made at a Reds game other than Jonathan India last year?
Last year, so this was July 25th, and I was supposed to see my friends in Pittsburgh, and then it got canceled the morning of. So I was very upset. I cried a lot because I was looking forward to it so much, and then I got to go to the game that night instead because my parents felt bad. And then Jonathan India hit a grand slam, and it was just so ironic because it just made my day so much better. It's like I forgot that I was sad in the morning because I was so excited. The Reds won 11-2 against the Marlins, and it was just one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game that I've been to, especially the last season.
Wow, that's awesome.
Also, when the Reds won on a walk-off balk, Emma was there with me, and we were going crazy.
I remember that game. I remember seeing that game.
It's a balk! It's a walk-off balk! Reds win! Got that call memorized. I have a lot of calls memorized.
Yeah, I want to know if you're watching this moment in 2020. So, the Reds broadcaster said, I pride myself as a man of faith. Castellanos drives that ball to left field. It's a home run.
Yeah. Nick made that his caption on one of his recent posts. It was like, and there's a deep drive. They're like, win caption, Nick.
W caption right there.
Yep.
Yep. So obviously, I see you going live on Instagram a lot, and if you guys haven't already, definitely go follow her on Instagram because she's consistent and she posts and she does a lot of lives. So.
Yeah, we go live a lot. We like to connect with people that like the same stuff as us. So
you can't go wrong with that.
Yep.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. I lost it right there. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say, but I do got another question. So, obviously, Cody Bellinger a little bit ago, earlier today, he hit his first home run as a member of the Chicago Cubs. How are you feeling about that?
I hate the Cubs so much.
As a Reds fan, I don't blame you.
Yeah, Cubs are stupid, but I like Cody Bellinger. He's pretty good. I hope he can get back to his form, but I hope the Cubs lose, so and the Cardinals. And the Brewers. Just go Reds and Pirates. Woohoo!
Just go Pirates because they suck.
No, go Pirates because my favorite player got traded there.
Who's that?
My other favorite player is Dauri Moreta. He's a reliever, and he used to be with the Reds. And definitely a very underrated reliever. He appreciates every single piece of support. He follows my Instagram, and I talk to him all the time. He's just a very appreciative person of all support, so that makes me support him more. And the Reds didn't really treat him very fair last year. They just optioned him whenever they needed to make a roster move, even when he was pitching better than a majority of the pitchers up there, which was really annoying. But he'll do great with the Pirates. He'll make the roster. I believe in him.
You got to make the roster when you're in Pittsburgh. If you don't, that's I don't know what to call that.
Yeah, someone told me that he had this Pirates account. I DM'd him and asked if he thought that Dowry would make the roster, and he said no chance because there's too much competition. And then I commented on their post today. I said Dowry with another scoreless inning, and then they said he's competing for a bullpen spot, and I was like, I thought you said he has no chance because there's too much competition, and now you're saying that he's competing for a spot. I cannot believe that.
That's incredible. I learned a lot about him from you, in your post about him,
Yes,
and I'm
everyone
like,
for him.
I support him. He's a grinder.
Follow Darren Moreno 15 on Instagram and follow It's Reds Country and Hayden Baseball.
Thank you. Go follow her too.
MLB follows you.
MLB follows me.
I'm jealous of that.
Hey, you'll get there.
When did they follow you?
They followed me like before the season last year, actually. Like a couple of days before the season started, they followed me.
Oh wow! I wish I could do the MLB creator class, but you have to be 18, and I'm only 16.
Yeah. Hey Nation, I keep posting videos about it every year, but I'm just trying to boost myself from when I'm 18, and hopefully MLB will make the decision to put me in.
Yes. Why did Emma not go back? Probably got baseball cards. That's what she wants.
Trying to see if there's anything else. Oh, so a player that we haven't seen play in the major leagues in 3 years after he legit got up one day and left his team in 2020, but he played for Cuba last night in the World Baseball Classic. Yoenis Cespedes is back. How are you feeling about that?
I don't really know much about him. Why did he not play for 3 years?
Apparently, I'm not for sure on why. I think he was really, just scared about the whole pandemic of COVID in 2020, and he didn't really want to play in the MLB, from what I know.
Oh wow, I haven't heard much about him before, but
Yeah.
excited World Baseball Classic. Very excited for that. Emma might join back, I think. She said, wait. Can you join back? If not, it's fine.
Yeah. She sent me a DM saying she won't be able to join.
No.
Dang.
She just said,
So this episode has been all over the place.
yeah. Sorry about that.
Trying to think. I don't know why. I can't really think of any questions to ask. Actually, do you have any questions for me? You can think of?
What was the best Brave game that you went to last season?
Best Braves game I went to last season. I'm going through my games really quick. So I gotta go. We lost this game, actually, but we played the Giants. I think the Braves hit like 5 home runs and the Giants hit 4. So that's just insane enough.
Lots of excitement.
And the game was like back and forth. So the Braves lost 12-10. Like Matt Olson hit 2 home runs, Acuna hit a home run. Some other guys hit homers as well. But just seeing that game was insane. And also, after that game, I actually met Michael Harris and filmed a video that tended to go viral on my TikTok account. So
Rookie of the year, Michael Harris. I feel like MLB posts so much stuff about Acuna on
they
their
do.
like if he doesn't perform then the MLB's just overhyping him, but we'll see this season.
Yeah.
If he's not injured.
We'll see what they're posting about Tatis because they used to
Oh, yeah.
go like crazy for Tatis.
I know if he catches just a routine fly ball, Fernando! What a great play.
I guarantee you MLB is going to be posting a clip on April 20th of him getting out of his car and getting back in to play for the Padres at Petco Park.
Watched him play against the Reds today. He didn't get any hits. Or I don't think he made any abnormal plays.
You know, yeah, I mean, obviously it's just spring training, but I haven't really seen Tatis do too much as far as, hitting home runs and getting base hits so far in spring training. So,
yeah, I didn't see anything until today because Padres played the Reds. So that's what I've got.
there you go. Let me see.
Any more questions?
I'm trying to think of some more, honestly, to ask. Still got a little bit left on the recording here, so. I don't know why I'm blanking so hard on questions right now. So, obviously earlier today, Robinson Cano hit a 3-run homer against my Braves. When his team for the World Baseball Classic was playing us in a exhibition warm-up game. Could you see Robinson Cano going off in the World Baseball Classic?
I mean, anything's possible. So, what team's he on? Dominican Republic?
I think so.
Their team is gonna be great. Also, like Roansy Contreras, Pirates starting pitchers on that team, and Johnny Cueto, I think. So they have a lot of stuff and pitching, too. So
they're just stacked. Like I
I
don't know if anyone can beat the DR.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see.
Definitely gonna be tough.
Yeah. Another question I got for you revolving the WBC is if you had to pick one player in the whole tournament to just have a great, awesome WBC, like who would you pick as far as a player going off?
There's like 3 that I have in mind, but I would just say Alexis Diaz as the main one because he gets to play on the team with his brother. So it would be so cool if he like pitched the 8th and then Edwin pitched the 9th. That would be like cool for them because they're brothers and they never got to play. Because like the Mets series when the Reds were there, neither of them pitched. And when the Mets came here, Alexis was on the injured list. So there was like nothing this year, but we'll see with the World Baseball Classic and the upcoming season. So
Yeah, I mean, I want to get your opinions on this because I think it's starting something for Shohei Ohtani in the World Baseball Classic. He hit 2 home runs. In 1 home run he hit in his exhibition warm-up game Monday. He hit it on one knee.
that's just crazy. He's so good. It's unreal. Wonder who will get him up to this offseason. I feel like the Angels will not extend him. Like
I agree. I feel like he's going to the Dodgers.
I don't know if I want to see that.
Yeah. I agree because that'll make him very scary at that point.
Yeah. And he's already with an LA team. Just go to the next one.
yeah, like I don't know, if Ohtani doesn't go back to the Angels, I just don't see another team he goes to other than the Dodgers. It makes so much sense because the Dodgers, like, they released all these players, and a lot of us in the baseball community think it's to get Shohei Ohtani eventually.
Baseball would just be very different if he's not on the Angels.
Definitely. I agree with you on that. It's going to be really different.
Yeah.
Now, what's your opinion? Do you think Ohtani stays with the Angels, or if he doesn't, who could you see him going to?
I don't think that there's a good chance that he'll stay with the Angels, but I don't know. Obviously, I wish he could come to the Reds, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
I don't know. I could see the Dodgers happening. Maybe the Padres. I don't know. They've been
if he
signing
goes
a
to the
lot.
If he goes to the Padres, that team's just unfair at that point.
I know. They got Juan Soto and Manny Machado and everyone. It's crazy.
Bogarts, Cronenworth, they're stacked.
I know.
Yeah, so what is a hot take just around MLB, like a non-Reds MLB hot take you have for the 2023 season?
Non-Reds. Okay, I'll give you that. I feel the Pirates will be the 2023 version of the Orioles because the Orioles just had or the Reds, like Pirates or Reds will be the Orioles this year because they just had like a bounce back. They won like 30 more games than they were the past season. So I see this more as a possibility for the Pirates because they signed a lot more than the Reds, but they also have a lot of injuries right now, so we'll have to see, especially with the pitching.
Yeah, that's definitely not a take that's, too far off. Like on the Pirates, anything can happen in baseball, first of all. I think a lot of us know that who watch the game consistently. And also the Pirates, they made some moves. And also you got Ke'Bryan Hayes and Ronnie Contreras, as you mentioned earlier in the episode, and then you got O'Neal Cruz, who are gonna take huge steps this year for them.
And Andrew McCutcheon's back and a lot. And I also feel that the Brewers will be third place in the NL Central. Not first, not second, third.
I agree with you on there. And I do have a Brewers related question.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to happen, especially if the Brewers are not doing well. But I think they are going to trade Burns at the deadline. If the Brewers trade Corbin Burns, who could you see Corbin Burns getting traded to?
I don't know, but I saw the stuff, what he said, and when he lost his arbitration and stuff. Maybe the Dodgers, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the Dodgers, I think they're going to get, another guy during the regular season, a really, really good player, and they're going to find a way to land Ohtani in the offseason, and I think they're going to be stacked.
Gonna be scared to play again.
Now, when you got somebody on your team, when you got 5 MVPs on your roster, that is scary.
Yeah. Gonna be crazy.
What happened? I don't know what happened. Well, hey Nation, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because the Zoom is about to be done, so it just makes perfect sense to go ahead and wrap it up. But I appreciate you guys watching this episode, Talking to Fans, and yeah, that's all I got. Peace out. See you guys in episode 60.